Welcome to the STARS program, seniors taking active roles in society. And now, here's your host, ANITA FINLEY.
Two guests in my radio station here, and we want to call this WOW because the people here are WOW people, and so I was very privileged to meet a wonderful woman named Tanya ABREU. She's founder and president of WOW Health Group. And she brought a special guest with her, someone who we're going to really try to help Haiti. And he's going to talk. His name is THIERRY Isaac. But good morning.
Good morning.
We're so happy to have both of you here.
Good morning.
This is late for me. I've been here since 5. So this is good.
It's
right?
lunchtime.
But it's lunchtime. So, Tanya, I haven't met many people like you. And I told you that when I first met you, that so full of spirit. And you're just so... want to do so much good for people. Forget Terry for a minute. We'll get back to him. But just for you and what your organization is doing. And if someone said to you, gee, your name is Tanya ABREU, what do you do? What do you do, Tanya? What would you say?
It's funny. My personal mission is to help people understand that good health is about having hope. Hope in every area of your life. And, what's amazing is the scientific and the medical research about hope and forgiveness and generosity and gratitude and the amazing effect our emotional state has on our physical being is beyond comprehension to most people. So we practice optimistic medicine, and we help our patients, myself, my medical director, Dr. Levitt, we help our patients understand that if we think healthy, we will be healthy. And so, it's wonderful. We have many not-for-profits and endeavors that we help because we believe that helping is healthy. One of them, of course, is who you have here today, which is Haitian-American Connections. And WOW is really being a mothership and helping collect donations for the people rebuilding their lives out of mud in southwestern Haiti. And we'll talk about that. But really, it's about making those gestures of generosity for very selfish reasons, Anita. It's what keeps my spirit alive, is helping strangers who will never know me, never be able to thank me in person, but I know me. And that helps my immune system, that helps my own longevity, and it helps the people around me.
Well, that's good. And I remember when I first spoke with you and you'd said optimistic medicine, I said, that's fabulous. I'd never heard that before, and I loved it. But the other thing is, Tanya has this great studio in Boca Raton, and I was so impressed with the aerial. I keep calling it aerial yoga, but it's beautiful. I mean, it makes me think of Cirque du Soleil, but that's just the front part, and the back part is where you have a lot of the magics that is going on, and You've done a lot of things in your life, though. This is a little bit of a coming back, a rebirth, I would call it.
It's a redesign, a re-engineering. Life is meant to re-engineer. The longest lived animals have high adaptation. So for me, I wanted to readapt my entire career, which has been for hospitals and for larger healthcare organizations and international governments as a consultant, helping to really change models in primarily women's healthcare so that women are more empowered. Women are, more at the center of their own care. After I left that world of kind of high pressure institutional consulting, I myself had the battle of a lifetime, which with cancer. And through that, I kind of said, wait, I have another career here. I have a crown career, and that is helping individuals in one-on-one work with their healthcare providers to understand that being healthy is ridiculously easy once it's a mental activity more than physical. And so our model, we have the health studio, and yes, we have aerial yoga. We have these beautiful silk swings that are used for core fitness, stretching. It does not have to be yoga. You don't have to even fly. You can just use it to support yourself and to feel like it's Cirque du Soleil. You feel beautiful and artistic, and you're being set up with a personal,
I'm going to do this.
And then in the back, as you mentioned, we have our physician. We're soon to be expanding, so she has a little more space to practice because we're getting so blessedly busy. We also do everything from wonderful paramedical or relaxation facials to massage to detox and body scrubs. Everything that makes you look and feel wow.
That's right, the wow. And I want to tell everybody, of course, we talked about Cure earlier this morning. We had a whole half an hour on it. But Tanya is going to be one of our 16. I think we have 16 speakers. And her title, this is great. You ready for this? The Hokey Pokey of Health, Putting Your Whole Self In with Optimistic Medicine. And we're very excited. In fact, you don't know this, but I had to substitute one of the doctors who had an emergency and had to leave with another person. And he is a monk, and he's a Taoist monk.
How cool!
Oh yeah, and he's great. He's an American who, for 35 years, has been working. He got this in China, and I forget his name. It's an American name, but now he's called Unro, I believe. And it's called which is interesting. So he's coming. I haven't had this before, but this the physician who I trust so much is the one that referred him. And now I am mesmerized. So everyone's going to be very excited about this. This is unusual. So we have a monk coming.
Yes. And our physician will be with us. Her name is Dr. Allison Levitt. Her nickname is Doctor in My Kitchen because she believes that all nutrition comes from your belly. All nutrition comes from what you put in and the water that you drink, and before any other medicine. So she's pretty amazing, and I'm proud to be there with her as well.
Yes, it's going to be great. We have this wonderful Cure Symposium. So let's just get back, though, to your company, because I think that's pretty important. What I want to do is say exactly where it's located so people can come over there, and I'm just going to give you an address. It's located at 5821 North Federal Highway in Boca. It's it's near Jeffrey. It's just Jeffrey Street.
It's between Yamato and Jeffrey.
Yeah.
We're really at the corner of Jeffrey Street. So when you get to Jeffrey, there's a light.
Right there.
You look to your left, and it says, Wow Health, Defy Gravity.
Yes, you're next to a restaurant. So that's another.
Dorsia.
Yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Do they have good Italian food?
They have incredible upscale Italian food that is unbelievably.
We'll have to try that sometime.
Southern Italian.
Okay, but we want everyone to come say hello. It's called Wow Wellness Studio. And it's ever since I met you, and I've been using the word wow a lot. I say, wow. That's a word I use all the time. So, and Dr. Mencia, of course, will be following you, and we do the wonderful world of wellness, which we call wow. This is the same kind of a thing.
I know.
So it is a great word. I think it says so much in just those three letters.
It gives you one of the reasons that we love the word wow, and our doctors love the word wow, is that when you say it, it actually releases endorphins. And we know that endorphins create happiness. Endorphins create a state of improved health. So just sitting there like a mantra and saying, wow, 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 it's like saying amen. It's that feeling that you get that actually helps your physical health.
So when you met Terry, did you say wow?
Terry and I are together as human beings in life as well. And when I met Terry,
How was the wow?
He was the wow. He's been a wow factor in my life for nearly 8 years. But I will tell you that one of the things that impresses me most about people, not just personal people in my life, is anybody, is those that give of themselves. Those like you that live to bring messages of hope and empowerment and health to people in all areas of life. And Terry brought that into my life, and
when you needed it so much.
I need all the time. But yes, and any time that I need it, he's a realist. He's not one like me. I can make things so flowery and beautiful and all that, but Terry's just a realist. This is how we can help.
All women need that.
Yeah,
because I'm more like you, and I have a realist.
You got to have a realist to kind of nail you down into place and say, this is the action plan to get from you having cancer to you not having cancer, or how we get tens of thousands of people near starvation to a point where they have rice and protein in their lives. So that's my introduction to Terry. He knows how to realistically give hope. Sometimes I just poetically give it, but he knows how to realistically get people from worn out to wow, from exhausted and endangered to exhilarated and alive. And
well, even a Terry needs a wow woman. See, so it works well. It's like yin and yang, right? It's exactly what happens here. Okay, so Terry, it's very, very important that you explain. We have heard, of course, what happened to Haiti. My husband was very involved when the earthquake came, and that was the worst thing. Okay. Almost 300,000 people were killed, and it's very tragic. And then when this hurricane came, it's like, what else? You just don't understand it. How do you make sense of it?
Well, first of all, I'd like to say good morning, Anita.
Good morning.
Good morning to your radio listeners, and bonjour to the Haitian-American community. It's a pleasure being here with you this morning. I was told a lot of great things about you by Tanya, and finally I get to put the face together. You know,
the same for me with you.
So I thank you for having us here this morning. But basically, what you just asked me, as far as Haiti is concerned, you know, I find myself in a position from time to time. I keep asking, you know, like you just said, what else? We've endured everything out there, you know, whether it be man-made or by nature. You know, we've endured everything that they've had to throw at us, but we keep getting hit. Every now and then something comes at us, but we've always rise to the challenge. We've always risen to the challenge. You know, we've always been able to withstand whatever blow nature had to throw at us. You know, we are very resilient people. You know?
Well, I want to just comment on that. Even when we went down there right after the right after the earthquake, and even though all the tents were there and it was a very sad situation, the people were beautiful. They were kind, they were lovely, they had great feelings. I mean, they had wow feelings, and I said, how did they do that?
Yeah.
So Haiti is really, it's a very happy place, but now what we have to do is help those unfortunate situations. So tell us what we can do.
Well, there's a lot we could do. Haiti right now is in a state where, like you were just saying, we've just 5 or 6 years ago, we got hit by the earthquake. We had not recovered from it yet. We were still trying to patch things up. And now a few weeks ago, boom, Matthew hit us down there. But what we've been doing, you know, as far as us here is concerned, you know, at Haitian-American Connection, is trying to gather this community here in the Palm Beach County area or the South Florida area together to raise, you know, all types of, whether it be fundings, whether it be other things that has to do with medical needs, you know, whether it be things that has to do with vitamins, you know, baby diapers, you know, baby needs, you know. We've been trying to get everybody together, you know, and everybody's been having their own particular fundraising, you know, trying to get things donated from people from all walks of life. Till today, I got people calling me, you know, asking me to come by the place or the business. You know, they have this and that waiting for me to be picked up. So we have tons of items.
Medical supplies and vitamins protein powders, anything to help with the starvation is really critical too right now.
Yeah. And, you know, this is going to be an ongoing project, you know, for the next few months because the needs are so great. It's not to say, okay, we're just going to do this now and then leave it alone after that. You know, we're going to be going at it for a little while because that part of town down there that got hit, I mean, you're talking about people being out of electricity for about 3 to 4 months, if not more. Electricity was already rare. They were only getting it for about 6-7 hours a day. And you're talking about the whole town being totally devastated. Their crops are gone, you know. All their hope has been taken away from them. You know, you have children lying in a hospital bed. They cannot get IVs, you know. I mean, it's total desperation. You know, even with the people right now who are trying to go down there to distribute, whether it be food and other things or items to them, it's still a state of chaos, because if you're not structured properly, if you don't have the appropriate structure in place, the people are so desperate out there, you know, you could get overwhelmed.
So let me ask you a question. But that was one part of the island. Are the people from who weren't hurt as much? Are they coming over to help them also?
I'm being told that some people from the northern part have been going down there, you know, with all kind of relief efforts. Also, have been bringing all kind of things down there to them. So there is a community effort going on, a nationwide effort going on, but it will also take us in the diaspora to also help out, because those back home, they can only do so much on their own to help their fellow men, you know, their fellow Haitian brothers and sisters. But we feel somehow, you know, it's our responsibility here to also, you know, take.
They're such good people.
Yeah,
we really have to help them. I agree with you.
Exactly. You know, we have to get involved. You know, we have to really put ourselves in a position where we feel like, hey, although we're not down there right now, but it's our people, it's our brothers and sisters. You know, we feel compassionate about it, and we feel like we've also been affected by it.
Let's figure out something, because you're the one that wants to, you know, and Tanya's the wow person in here. But I have a question. Tanya told me that you're going to have a fundraiser, but we should supposed to be bringing flashlights and light.
Yeah,
Talk
let
about
me
that.
talk about that, because it's our Wow Health Studio.
Okay.
First of all, I'd like to give people my phone number, okay? My personal cell number, because this is both for your personal health. If you have any questions about feeling better than you do now, or any questions about helping people feel better in Haiti or our fundraiser, it is 561-358-5230. My phone number for Tanya is 561-358-5230. And if I don't answer, please be gutsy and leave a message, because I'm very busy with patients and clients most of the days. Our address that you gave is 5821 North Federal Highway. And on November 13th, we are having a Sending Light and Love to Haiti. One of the things right now that is devastating is that people are living in total darkness. They estimate months before the electricity is restored. The roads are the priority just to get aid in. So we're asking people, you know, if you have clothes, we're okay. Medical supplies, vitamins, those types of things are critical, but so is like a flashlight or a solar lantern or the El Cheapo solar stakes that you can put in the ground that light up at night. It's dangerous. There's cholera in the air. There's sick children, sick people. It's a war zone. And you asked a question of Terry, and I think he answered it well, but I want to answer it in a little bit of a different way, because I lived in Jamaica for 8 years. I've been very much involved with the Caribbean. I know I've been involved in West Africa. I've been involved in AIDS efforts in the Sudan. We were involved in the UN efforts. There's something about Haiti that I think, yes, it keeps getting hit, and it's going to keep getting hit, just like an individual keeps getting hit in all their life over and over again with same issues, and all of a sudden they say, oh my God just gave me a billboard, and I haven't seen it for all these years. And I want to say that I think Haiti is a billboard of a people that through near-death experiences that should kill them, should exterminate them, have had the resilience of spirit and the optimism and the positivity to endure. 24 hours after Hurricane Matthew, there was an image of 4 Haitian men sitting in water playing dominoes. They didn't have water to drink. They didn't have a beer beside them, but they had their dominoes and each other. The day after the earthquake, CNN posted a photo of a young teenage boy driving past rubble on a bicycle, waving with a smile to the world. Those are the images that sustain me, that sustain my health. I went down there with cancer. I'm not going to cry. I went down there with a stroke that doctors here told me it would take years to recover from. Took me a week. And not because there's miracles, but because you live in an era and an air of optimism, and that no matter what pushes you, if you're still breathing, get up and laugh and smile. And that's what Haiti is. And it's a billboard for people. This year on April 19th to the 23rd, we're taking a group of Americans to Haiti. We're going to top off at only 20 because we want it to be intimate and wonderful, to show you that spirit and the benefit that it can have to you. Not just give things and give money and give light bulbs, but give your heart to a country that can enrich your health, that can enrich your spirit. So we take people to artist studios. We take music and dance very seriously, and food, of course, my favorite. And the people who won't sit you down and say, "Give us money. We had an earthquake. We had a hurricane." They'll say, "Hey, would you buy my jewelry? Hey, look at this nice bag I made. I made this in Hurricane Matthew, but don't worry about that. Can you buy it?" It is so much pride that I learned one thing: no matter how bad my life is, don't beg. Earn what you need and smile through it. And that's the reason I think Haiti keeps getting hit. Because as long as we go there like you did, and you said, "How the heck are these people happy?" Those are what we take back. And that's what makes us endure and be healthy and giving as human beings.
See, Terry, that's what you need. What just happened here? I mean, she is so marvelous. I mean, I love she and I together. It's amazing. The roof starts shaking because we have our own earthquake when we're together.
That's true.
But she is great. But I'm so glad that you are going to be doing this. So let's go back over this. November the 13th, because I'm coming with my husband. Good. What time should we be there?
The event is 1 to 4 is how we have it scheduled. But we have drummers and dancers and a fashion show, and we'll have Haitian cake for free, which is the best cake in the world. But we'll also be selling meals that people can have. And for every meal that is sold, we're going to donate $10 to Haiti as well, besides the profit from the food. So it's really going to be a great day. You can come anytime between that. It's going to be constant entertainment. And just all we ask is bring a source of light and your loving heart.
And November 13th is a what?
It's a Sunday.
Okay, great.
So it's a way of expressing our spirit of generosity. 1 to 4, right, Terry?
Well, I think, and it doesn't cost anything to go there,
No,
right? Well, then I want to put that in our seminar page. That's why it was very important for me, because if it's free, we can put it there, and that'll get some people. And you call this Sending Light and Love to Haiti.
Yes.
Okay, and I will definitely do that for you. I'm very thrilled about it. And, of course, your personal cell is 561-358-5230.
And Terry's, because if somebody does have some medical equipment, some vitamins, some clothes, shoes.
Yeah, I'm doing all the coordination with people as far as items being donated. I'm doing really being contacted or going to people's places.
So someone should call you?
Yeah, 561-201-8009. I give you an alternate number, 561.
He has lots of phones.
501-8509.
You have such a melodic voice. I love hearing about it. It's really so nice. All right, so I got all this down, and this is what hopefully our listeners now, and we'll put it in Boomer Times too, because now that's a day right after our event.
Yes, it'll be a celebration past the cure.
Well, we'll be able to talk about it too then at Cure. All right, just for a little bit. We'll share that too, because I think that's going to be great.
Because generosity is a cure.
That's true.
That is true. Generosity is a cure. And I Dr. Mencia just came in, and he's listening to all this stuff too. So let's just go through this now. Now, when you get all this, how do you get it down there, Terry?
Well, we're in the process of talking to 2 different companies right now that do shipping to the Caribbean and to the islands. We're trying to see which one can offer us a better deal as far as cost related. So we have one in the Miami area and another one in the Broward County area. So this is gonna pretty much be shipped down to Haiti, and some of us are gonna be going down there. We're gonna be flying down there, and we're gonna be meeting the people down there to get the stuff from them. And then
actually Thanksgiving morning we leave. It's our gift to ourselves is to be able to serve some food and meet with people that will appreciate And we're grateful for that opportunity.
And we just had Dr. Mencia, who is the wow. Everything is wow here. It's a wonderful
We're in a
world of
wellness.
wellness.
We're wow.
So what do you have to say, Dr. Mencia?
Comment est?
Bien, merci.
Je suis très content de cette visite. I've been to Haiti many times. And I always bring medication with me and clothes and sport goods,
Yeah.
Wow.
And he supported some of the functions in the community too.
You know Dr.
I've seen
Mencia?
him before.
It's a world of wow.
And sometimes I walk around, my apartment or the house or the office, and the thing that we take for granted, there's so much help we can do to that country.
Yeah.
I don't take you for granted.
We see ourselves with so many shoes that we don't wear.
Yeah.
And then you see people in Haiti with the plastic
Water bottles.
water bottle, and they make shoes out of that.
Yeah.
Because they have nothing to wear.
Or tires.
Yeah.
Blown out tires.
So, it's it's
They're
a
very
lot.
resourceful people.
Yeah, exactly. So when we think of the things God has given us, God doesn't give you for you to keep. God gives you for you to pass it on. So.
It's interesting because I just had my carpets cleaned and I had to move a lot of my stuff out of the closet. I'm going to go home and I'm going to get, as they say, if I haven't worn it in a couple of years, it's going. And so I'm going to bring a lot of things. But you don't have a problem, Jerry, getting it down where you're going.
No. Like I said, we are talking to two different shipping companies right now, and we're just trying to go with the best deal.
This radio show will help.
Yeah. I told some of my friends that we're going to be on the radio this morning. So it's a matter of getting the word out there. And those two guys, those two companies, they've been going to Haiti. That's what they do. They're in the shipping business. So we're basically just waiting to make things happen.
And in the meantime, I don't have a garage and our trucks are all full, but we're getting there. We're getting there.
Yeah, the garage is full to the top. We've been getting a lot of support from the people out there, and not just Haitian. Matter of fact, most of the things that were donated by.
Yeah, and my daughter, my 16-year-old daughter, has started going through this. She's just, do they realize what they're giving?
I know.
Do you realize these are all designers? I said, get your hands off.
Yeah. At my job, they just started a drive for me on behalf of the people. My boss approached me, asked me if he could do it. I was shocked. I was like, yeah, sure, no problem. So they took it upon themselves to get it going, and they've already started collecting items, So it's a blessing, we could see blessing out of this terrible moment and situation.
It's a billboard to show that generosity and resilience is healthy, and that it's also it really is as fun and as wow and enthusiastic to help as it is to receive.
It's very rewarding.
It's really rewarding. And Dr. Mencia, it's not, I didn't know your background, but one of the things that, of course, I have designs on, we're opening a WOW Wellness Clinic in Port-au-Prince for wealthy people. And there are, if the listeners need to know, millionaires all over the capital city.
We have some down there.
And they're all seeking WOW services, longevity medicine, orthopedics. So my goal is to is to help them, right, with what we do in medical practice here, and take those profits and be able to help immediately within the country to show that there is a way to be a profitable physician as well as a humanitarian in your own country. Exactly. So we're excited. So you have to come down.
And we only have 1 minute, but I want to make sure everyone knows it's November 13th on Sunday from 1 to 4. And we're going to have it over at the WOW Studio, the WOW Wellness Studio in Boca. And the address again is 5821 North Federal Highway. And the phone number, if you want to call and talk with Tanya, it's 561-358-5230. And then if you want to talk to Terry, you can call him at 561-201-8009. Remember, this is Pencil Talk Radio. You have to write these numbers down, but you can always call me at my office and we'll help you. But thank you very much, both of you, for being here. I know we're going to hear a lot more from you in the future because we're going to do a lot with you. Wow. Thank you, Terry.
Thank you, Anita.